Every day some new shit. Beefing with my bitch right now, but life still lit. Ride down the strip, $500,000 whips. 5 M's for the kid for ice like this. Everything I want to hear, I scratched them off the list. Ask about me, word around the town.
Today, we don't really got a long day. We don't really got us a short day either. We got us a day to where I feel like getting the fuck off. I'm gonna get the fuck off. Not gonna lie, cause I'm not tired, but at the same time, I got shit to do in the AM. So it's like I can't overstay my time on this bitch, oversleep and not be able to get my shit tomorrow. And at the same time, I don't want to give y'all niggas a short, unentertaining stream. So we just gonna see. We just gonna see. 2 reacts. Got a Tommy G video. We got a I think this nigga named President Shay. Yeah, I got a Tommy G and a President Shay video. After that, we're gonna hop in the game. It is 1:37 a.m. So more than likely we will end up hopping off Fortnite or CS, just for the simple facts that it's kind of hard to get a fucking what's it called anywhere else right now. Like it's kind of hard. It's gonna be hard as fuck to get in a game anywhere at fucking by the time these videos finish. It'll be about 3 a.m. So maybe not. One's 40 and one's 30. So yeah, it'll be about 3 a.m. by the time these videos finish. Let's get right into the reacts today. Let's go. We don't got to start YouTube live because we've been live on YouTube for like, what, 10, 15 seconds? Well, like 10, 15 seconds before it started, I should say. I mean, before the, for like the little thing ended. But you know, I probably got caught a cool little copyright just for having my shit, just for having a little music play. Anyways, yeah, 2 videos. Let's get into it. How to Survive CIA Enhanced Interrogation by Tommy G. Former CIA. That nigga be in a lot of videos.
Some people say,
I wonder. Dope. Here we go. I was just about to say, I wonder if we know where he at or if they just actually took him.
hey.
Hold on. The fuck? They about to have the craziest intro of all time.
What do you want to know about this answer?
I want to know the truth.
Tell me about what you feel.
Hit him in his stomach is crazy.
Interrogation. Anger. You're looking at humans as an information source, and if you really think about it, that's all a human being is.
Well, he got a
fight,
point.
The harder you breathe.
And the harder you breathe is gonna get fucked up for you.
Oxygen.
You're cooked. Just relax. Especially with that shirt on like that, you're cooked, bud. You don't want that shirt getting in your mouth.
Bring your feet together. Stay in that position.
You've given me 3 answers to this one simple question. Why would I waste my time with another question? Do you recommend people try this at home?
Absolutely not. Do not try anything you see depicted in this
Was that
video.
a pillowcase? Ah, okay. I thought they would have used the shirt. Pillowcase. Okay, we're learning methods. We're learning methods.
Have you ever wondered what it's like to be interrogated at a CIA black site? Well, I
Fuck
certainly
no.
have, and to find out what it's really like, I volunteered to experience it for myself.
I mean, like I have, but like I never was like really sat there and thought about that shit.
For my interrogators, I recruited former CIA agent Andrew Bustamante and ex-Blackwater mercenary Trevor Fortner to take me through the most commonly used enhanced interrogation
Blackwater
techniques.
mercenary?
I then rented a scary-looking kidnapping van and warehouse in Milwaukee, and I invited my friend, podcaster Julian Dory, to share in the suffering alongside me.
Sick.
Enhanced interrogation techniques, or EITs, have been some of the most controversial methods
EIT.
the United States has used in the war on terror. These tactics were designed
You gotta do what you gotta do to get information. Fuck them niggas.
by 2 psychologists, James Mitchell and Bruce Jessen, under the premise that techniques which avoid permanent physical harm are not considered torture. EITs were used by the CIA
Fair.
from 2002 until President Obama banned them with an executive order in 2009.
That's some whole ass shit.
Due to the growing consensus that these methods violate human rights, international law, and do not actually produce reliable intelligence. And allegedly, they are no longer in use today. So folks,
That sound like cap.
in a CIA black site simulation. Disclaimer, do not try this at home. These scenes are simulations.
They definitely still use this shit today. They probably use more worse shit, honestly.
Performed by trained professionals with years of experience and a nurse on site. All participants in this video
Niggas
are
had a
friends
nurse
in
on
real
site
life
just in case they
and
died.
adults. Quick announcement, boys. It's
Julian Dory.
Doc. You're up.
I be over skipping sometimes. My AdSense be tingling though. They be on it and be locked in and ready to work.
Julian Dory. Julian Dory is serving as an American citizen to show what it would look like if a U.S. citizen was picked up by authorities for any kind of intensive questioning. When you see this hand signal, that means it's go time. And when you guys see this, that means it's go now.
Go now. Instantly. The fuck out. Not no, there you go.
What's up, everybody? This is Julian Dory. I'm coming to you live. We are covering the Kia Boy story. Now,
Julian Dory?
yeah.
Need you to come with me, sir.
So that's how they do the US niggas? Okay. This is a day ruiner. Fuck it, I feel
We're
it.
about to go pick up Tommy, and we've set up a scenario where Tommy thinks that he's going to be interviewing several people locally as one of his normal videos before he goes to a different location to get snatched. Instead, we're going to snatch him in the middle of the interview.
No way
in front
Tommy
of a
believes that
watching
shit.
audience so we can see how they react and so that we can get the jump on Tommy.
See how they react and how he react. Okay. Public
All right,
market.
guys, we're boots on the ground in Milwaukee, talking about some controversial issues. Guys, can I get your take on what's happening in Los Angeles right now?
Well, we haven't really heard anything much about it. We're from the UK, so...
Do you have any takes on what's happening
We're from the
in Los
UK,
Angeles
so...
right now?
Oh, it's horrible. All this property's being destroyed.
Are you worried that this might usher in the beginning of a surveillance state where database is kept? Your name, your home address.
Usher in? We're already on a database.
I don't know.
15 feet.
About 15 feet.
You guys take position behind it.
It's up to us.
So are you afraid of a company like Palantir coming in here and eroding our freedoms?
Bro just walked past, didn't even notice. And it about to turn around full tilt. Oh, that's the van. That's the van in.
The counterpoint, one more question. The counterpoint is some people say,
And when you guys see this, that means it's
Go.
go now.
hey, 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 hey!
And nigga tried to fight.
What the f? The feds! Come my lawyer! Dan Adams! Who is that?
What the f did you do? It's Julie, dick.
What the f are you doing here? What is this, 50 Shades of Grey? My wife doesn't even do this to me. Hey, let me keep my shoes on, my Crocs! Hey!
If you continue to resist, I'll add more strength. 3 minutes to destination.
And they pretty much said like, hey, that's crazy. You really thought it was real? Niggas talking about call my lawyer, do this, do that.
And things were not looking good. I was zip tied. There was a knee on my back that was making my breathing more difficult, and already a creeping sense of powerlessness was setting in.
Oh, was they trying to break his leg? The fuck?
Standing. Walk forward.
The fucking loading dock.
It was quite the first day. Why? Tommy, put your head in the corner. Step your feet back.
Just walking on my feet. You could just say please next time.
Stand. Stop.
Nah, this is crazy. This how niggas be getting interrogated so far. They be getting snatched up, thrown in that random elevator.
My name is Andrew Bustamante, and I'm a former clandestine CIA intelligence officer.
Yeah, that's
I served
clandestine.
with CIA from 2007 to 2014. When I was with the military, I learned about
7 years.
introduction to interrogation.
Very not bad.
And then when I was with the CIA, I became part of multiple teams that were engaged in debriefing hostile intelligence targets from terrorist organizations. Some of those operations included enhanced interrogation briefings.
Room is closed. Lean back. Stay in this position.
Sick.
Quiet.
I didn't sign up for this Craigslist ad.
I didn't sign up for this
All these
Craigslist ad.
techniques you see are outlined in a top secret CIA handbook. While much of it is redacted, we can show you some of the
I wonder what the technique is like leaning back. What is that, a decibel level?
tactics approved for use, like facial holds, stress positions, facial and
Facial slaps, insult slap, that domino slap, cramped
belly
wall
slaps,
standing.
tactics approved for use, like
The face hold, walling, the facial slap, the abdominal slap, cramped confinement, wall standing, stress position, sleep deprivation, the use of diapers, the use of harmless insects, and the waterboard. The use of diapers.
facial holds,
The fuck is the
stress
use of
positions,
diapers?
facial and belly slaps, and use of cold. These methods are delivered in
Cold.
a calculated manner designed to bring a detainee to such a level of discomfort that they want nothing more than for it to end. And what I want to draw your attention to is how pages 46 through 67 are redacted, leaving me to wonder what could possibly be worse than waterboarding, mock executions, or being shackled for days.
46 through 67 was redacted? Okay.
Stand.
Let it happen.
Cutting the pants off too? That's fucked up. I'd be mad as shit. This nigga Tommy not finna go home with no clothes to wear. Hopefully they bring him a change or some shit.
Now, because we're trying to keep Tommy safe and we're trying to abide by YouTube principles, we've let him remain in his underpants. Otherwise, if this was a true interrogation, we would have stripped him down full.
What the fuck? Fully naked is crazy for a fucking interrogation.
Am I that dangerous? You guys gotta do this?
Lift your head up.
Zip tying the fucking, what's it called, is crazy.
Lift your head up.
My name is Trevor Fortner. I spent 12 years with the United States Navy. 3 of those was with an Army Green Beret counterterrorism
That
team.
nigga seen some
About
shit.
4
Look at his
years
eyes. Look at his eyes. That nigga just seen some crazy shit.
Blackwater, and then 4 years working for the United Arab Emirates Presidential Guard.
Sit tight, gentlemen. We have both of our captives in custody. We have put them into a position where they do not have control over their own movement or their own location. This is part of a psychological breaking down process to prepare them for what we're going to do with them next.
To prepare
we're going to
them.
move them into a series of stress positions. Those stress positions are positions that are unnatural to the body.
Unnatural to the body, okay. Am I learning how to torture while watching this? Is this a good thing?
Let's put them in transit position.
In transit position. Let's see what the fuck is transit position.
Secure his arm.
Why they not doing this to the American?
Together.
Do you think it'd be accurate if people assume that most CIA
It probably because like they treat the other people other than us worse, right? I'd assume.
interrogators are some sort of sociopath or psychopath?
That would not be a safe assumption. There are sociopaths that exist in federal government. I would not say that there are psychopaths that exist in federal government. There's a very detailed vetting process that prevents those people from becoming uniformed, sworn officers to the Constitution.
That's good.
You know it's a hassle getting the help of Ember, and they mask you.
your feet and knees together. Do you understand?
Yes.
Nigga said, let me do an ad read right quick.
You're gonna tell me while I'm here. Hands coming loose.
Stop resisting.
Stop resisting.
Secured on the right.
Beating on that nigga.
Stop resisting. Right. Complete.
Oh, that shit look like comfortable. What the fuck?
The first thing that's really hard to come to grips with is how utterly powerless you are in this situation. Whether it's my neck being held against the van or my head being held in a corner of the elevator as they're bringing me from one spot to another. When you're bound and there's no potential, even if you squeeze a little bit or try and move, you're
not gonna do shit but make it worse.
Powerlessness that I've never experienced in my life. In the interrogations that you participated in, do you feel like that person deserved to be in that chair having those things happen?
I have met more people in my life that deserve a bullet in the face than you have met people in your life that you would like to have a drink with. We're simulating
Damn,
an
what the
interrogation,
fuck?
so that means that Tommy and Julian have to refrain from giving us truthful answers. Their goal is to resist the interrogation. Our goal is to succeed in the interrogation. So we're going to be asking them very basic questions, questions that you know the answer to and we know the answer to, but when they answer those basic questions incorrectly, that's Tommy and Julian's way of showing us that they are resisting the questioning.
Right. Okay, what they gonna ask, like 2 + 2? Shit like
Question
that.
number 1. What is 1 + 2?
3.
3 is the answer?
Can you tell me why I'm here first?
The question is, what is 1 + 2? You've answered 3.
To the best of my knowledge, that's 4.
Answer the question. You previously said 1 + 2 is 3. Did you not, Tommy?
I don't recall. It's easier if you want time. I can answer all these questions you want.
Answer his question. I wonder if a little more time is going to bring you back to your original answer. We'll find out.
What was the longest period of time that you saw someone get interrogated for?
15 to 30 minutes at a time, usually during
15 to
scheduled
30 at a time?
interrogations, and all.
They schedule the interrogations? The CIA so fucking locked in, they like, hold on. Let me, I can't go out to eat today. I gotta go interrogate a nigga at like 4 p.m. That's what? CIA moving like that?
Sometimes after the interrogation actually
It's
occurred,
crazy.
we had a chance to review footage of the interrogation to see if any significant intelligence was shared.
Just walked over and smacked him just for the fuck of it.
Tell me about the torture memos.
There were a lot of memos that came about during the question of whether CIA was torturing folks in Guantanamo Bay and other secret sites.
They both
memos
definitely
themselves
was.
were really part of internal classified
You gotta torture niggas to get information though. It's kind of like, it's damn near mandatory.
CIA documentation. The memos, the traffic did confirm that enhanced interrogation was being used and that the techniques that went into enhanced interrogation did suit or did fit civilian court definition of torture. At this point, we have Tommy put in what's known as a transit position. That position
Why is it called a
stressful
transit
because
position?
It makes blood rush to the head, and it doesn't give the lower extremities or upper extremities any opportunity to stretch out without pulling on the other extremity. So it's a very uncomfortable position that's designed to increase the blood flow to his head, which will come with headaches. And
Here I was thinking that shit looked comfortable.
we have a nurse on site to make sure that we don't lose Tommy so he doesn't
Hold
pass
on,
out.
I want to see some. Let's see some right quick. Is this shit uncomfortable? We about to see. Hold up. Let me lock in a 95-degree angle. Let me lock in the 95. Hold up 1 second. I gotta pull up my camera app. We about to lock in the wide angle. All right, wide angle is not locked in. Let's see. Shoot. High key. I got a headache instantly. I don't know why or how. I'm so happy chat it doesn't show up on screen on this. Talking about I'll come in, you trying to suck your own meat. Nah, we was testing the transit method to see if it actually worked and give people headaches or not. We're learning how to torture right now. We're learning how to torture people. Yeah. Oh, let me
want him
put
to
my
feel what's really happening,
shit back on. What's it called?
which will come with headaches and like comfortable position that's designed
See, this the position that I was trying to do.
stretch out without pulling on the other extremity. So it's a very uncomfortable position that's designed to increase the blood flow to his head, which will come with headaches and lightheadedness and some other things. We have a nurse on site to make sure that we don't lose Tommy so he doesn't pass out or hurt himself, but we want him to feel what's really happening.
Oh, just the way it's in a warehouse.
Stop talking.
Looks like a lot of that. Who do you guys work for?
Stop talking.
One of the key
What the hell did
elements
he just do to me?
we're
He
going to
just
use against both
fucking
Julian
choke him and say
Tommy
stop
is the
talking.
element of time. Stressful positions and long durations of time break
Said stop
down an
talking and held the
individual's
bag tight as
psychology
shit.
and makes them more susceptible to cooperation.
What you personally have done within interrogations, you would stand behind and said, yes, I did the right thing.
Absolutely. Are you with us?
Yep, I'm here.
Push that nigga out the chair is crazy.
The f is this shit? Roll to your stomach.
What the f you guys want from me?
Get to your stomach.
Nah,
In transit, it looks
I
like
hope
a
I never get
straight
interrogated
rope.
by the CIA.
It's a simple question, Tommy. What's 2 + 1? You said 3, and then you said 4.
I told you the answer.
Sit.
What was the answer? Transit position, please, gentlemen. Transit position, please.
Let's negotiate.
Back in the transit position.
Hey, bring your feet together.
Can we work this out another way?
Feet together. Stay in that position.
Sick.
What is 1 + 2?
What do you want to know about this answer?
He wants to know the truth.
You have a partner sitting next to you. He's been sitting here peacefully, untouched, while you've been deciding the answer to 1 + 3. I'm afraid that if you struggle
That nigga
to
just
remember
changed the
answer
question.
to 1 + 3, we may need your partner to help jog your memory. You think you can remember the answer to 1 + 3, Tommy?
I think I can figure it out.
Why don't you give it to us?
1 + 3, 5.
I don't think that's the answer that we're looking for.
What answer are you looking for?
Looking for the correct answer, Tommy. Every time you hear a slap, Tommy, that's not yours. That's somebody else paying for you because you won't answer a simple question. What's it going to hurt anybody to tell me the answer to
A
1
lie
+
make it
2?
sound believable.
It's not going to hurt anybody.
I feel like they already know what the fuck they trying to get out of him. They just want to see if they gonna tell the truth
you
or
don't
not.
tell me the truth. Tommy, 1 + 2 equals.
Julia, what should I tell him? 1 + 2?
You've given me 3 answers to this one simple question. Why would I waste my time
Getting
with
his man
another
smacked for no
question?
reason.
Maybe your questions aren't very good.
This stress position was becoming
I don't know.
increasingly more
I mean, it might work
unbearable. As the
though.
minutes
It might
passed,
work if you
pain
get
was
like another
creeping
country
into
trying to
my
interrogate you,
knew
but
it
I don't
wasn't
think it'll work
going to
against the
take
U.S.
control. We made it through phase 1 without breaking, and now it was time for a quick post-game interview.
When you got snatched, what went
Post game interview. They still fucking tied up. It's mid game. Fuck is they talking about post game interview?
I mean, being face down on a metal floor ain't exactly comfortable.
How long do you think you've been apprehended in this building? How many minutes?
35.
I think those stress positions felt a lot longer than they really were. It probably was actually 2 or 3 minutes each time you kept me there, but it felt like 7, 8, 9 minutes.
There's an element of, it sounds like, inconsistent time between the two of you.
I'm gonna say they was there for like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Do you think is because Julian's in a comfortable position compared to Tommy?
Absolutely.
Gentlemen, let's bag him.
From the interrogations you participated in,
It's
do you
still
have
crazy
any
that they use
lingering
pillowcases as
negative
bags.
side effects,
That
bad
shit's smart.
dreams, guilt, regret?
I have flashes of memory, and when those memories flash through, they don't cause me trauma or stress. They're more like an interesting moment of privileged insight.
The hell they about to waterboard them?
Tommy, kneel.
Sick, they about to get waterboarded.
Tell me about what you feel emotionally.
A reverse
during the
waterboarding? I've never seen somebody get
Anger is
waterboarded
the
face
driving
first.
force in an interrogation. Anger is the thing you have to hold back because it can drive you to make some very rash and unproductive decisions. Tommy, the original question
Unproductive
we asked was
decisions
1
while
+ 3. You
interrogating
recall that
with anger.
conversation? So can you please just make this easy on all of us?
Cold
Can you
ass
tell us
buckets of
the
ice
correct
water
answer
and a
for
fucking
1
fan
+ 2?
cooked.
I already told you the answer.
1 + 2, Tommy.
1 + 2?
And they keep changing the question. W tactics. I'm learning how to interrogate niggas real well.
Tell me the process of breaking down a human.
Everybody has a different recipe. For some people it's emotional, for some people it's physiological, for some people they just make mistakes in what they say, and then when you throw that mistake back in their face, they logically, rationally can't regain their footing. So people break down in different ways. Some people are emotionally distant or cold, and rationally they break down.
Fuck they mean by emotionally distant and cold, and rationally they break
and
down.
they don't like discomfort. Some people are physiologically weak and gross and disgusting, so they already feel uncomfortable all the time, and there's no amount of pain you can put them in that makes them feel that much worse than they live. But in all cases, you're kind of mixing the three together to get that perfect concoction where somebody melts down. Let me change the question. It could go away, and here's the question that could
torture
make it
methods.
all go away. What is the capital
I'm still curious about the 20-some pages that was redacted of torture methods.
of the United States of
It is
America?
what it is. I think he just want to keep getting tortured.
At this point, I'll take the
Wet
capital.
water
over
and
1 + 2,
ice
Tommy.
on the back.
A little bit hard. Let me get a health check. Let me get a health check.
Get a health check. They not health checking
Sounds
nobody.
like you're healthy.
What makes something torture?
When I think of
Damn, the
torture, I
long
think
way
back
for the
in
back. Gonna fuck the whole
some of the things
spine.
that were being done in Afghanistan and Iraq, that I'm not trying to elicit information from you. I'm just physically punishing you.
Did he just admit to a war crime on camera?
I'll give you a break, Tommy. I'll share the burden a bit. Tell me the truthful answer to 1 + 2, or the truthful answer to the capital of the United States, and that hood is coming off.
The wet hood was giving me a creeping sense of suffocation. Each
Hell
breath
yeah,
became
the
more
fucking
difficult,
shit
and this fed a cycle
goes
of
into your
rising
mouth
panic.
probably.
With no end in sight, suddenly giving up the answer to 1 + 2 didn't seem like such a big deal.
Did he do it?
3 is the answer. Can I get some scissors, please?
My breaking point was for sure the water and ice scenario. Not necessarily because of the cold. The cold was uncomfortable, but it was the struggling to breathe as the mask kept closing in.
That's a new method of waterboarding that we unlocked. Reverse waterboarding. Fuck it.
And
Hell
then
yeah.
As I continued my struggle,
That's
only
great
got-
because now that I think about it, like it's not falling into your mouth, but like at the same time you're pushed up against the floor. You don't have no other choice but to breathe whatever the fuck they just poured on you.
more pronounced. So I would blow and it would go away from me, and every time I would inhale, it was just
This
a,
some people's
a
kink.
cycle that
Hell
kept
yeah.
amplifying itself. Talk to the speed at which people normally break in an interrogation.
In a proper interrogation, you usually have some sort of compliance within the first 7 to 15 minutes.
It only takes 10
Damn.
or 15 minutes to break a good amount of people.
Yes.
Welcome
10
back
to
the land of the
15 to
living,
break
sir.
a good amount of people is
How you feeling?
crazy.
Not swell.
You told us a truthful answer that you were supposed to hide. Do you understand that? Why'd you decide to tell us the answer?
If you're able to keep me here indefinitely, there's no point. It's just a matter of when.
Do you know how long you were exposed to cold water? 3 minutes.
3 minutes? That was
3
it?
minutes.
3 minutes. It's humbling. It's humbling, man.
I later learned that this ordeal took much longer than 3 minutes, but in that moment, Andy lied about me folding quickly in order to further psychologically confuse me and break me down.
It just felt like you were suffocating.
So even after you get out of their interrogation, they still fucking with you mentally.
Every breath was a fight.
Did you know the answer to 1 + 2?
Yeah.
So you knew the entire time, and you didn't tell us. That must mean you also know the answer to the capital of the United States, right?
I never got asked.
Can you give us the answer to the capital of the United States, Julian?
Guadalajara.
I mean, my geography.
I dead ass like I couldn't tell you the capital of the United States like normal question.
Geography isn't the best in
That shit Washington
World.
DC, I think.
But
I genuinely
assume
don't
you would
know.
the answer to capital of your own country.
I know the capital of Michigan.
I think Julian needs some time in the transit position. You have a chance to do the same thing, Julian. You can also cooperate before we really start getting creative.
Office in
You wanna
Washington
tell me that
DC.
capital of the United
Hey,
States?
I was right.
I already did.
Let's try it one last time.
Washington
Julian.
DC, nuthead. I don't be knowing
The capital of the United
geography.
States?
Guadalajara.
I ain't say no damn Washington. I probably did, to be honest. I just dropped a tub of Vaseline on my keyboard.
Water?
At least.
Yeah. You're gonna have all the drinkable water you could want.
At least what's it called? Fuck it. At least the tap was closed. I don't think Vaseline would explode anyways.
Did you hear
But
Tommy talk about how hard it was to breathe? Yeah. If you need us, just give us a shout.
I wonder why they got him on a mat instead of the floor. I wonder what's the
We'll
difference.
see what a little bit of time does to help you out.
No bullshit. I'm going to sleep in that position. Handcuff me? Okay, bet. I'm going to sleep.
Let's help Julian sit up, huh? We can get
Face
him on his
down.
knees.
No
Fairly
lights.
popular.
On a comfortable
In
mat?
the
Hell
United
yeah.
States, of which I am asking you to explain the capital, and that term is waterboarding. Have you heard that term before, Julian?
Once or twice.
Yeah. We're not going to waterboard you. What we are going to do is share with you an experience that is
Got him shaking. It must be cold as fuck.
alternate to that experience. We can help end the shivering. We can help end the shaking. It can all go away. This is your alternate experience. The more you fight, the harder
That's fucked up. They had the water.
you breathe.
They damn near just
The
drowned
harder you
him.
breathe, the more your body demands oxygen. So if you want an insider tip, you have to
You're right.
calm
That's smart.
yourself.
You personally have been waterboarded.
Yes.
So that
Describe
damn
that
near that shit just like surrounds him instead of seeping through the
As soon
floor.
as that panic sets in, there's no calming yourself down to come to the surface because the water just keeps coming.
The water just keeps coming.
Do you know what the capital is for the United States?
Nigga trying his best.
All right, take it off. Take it off. Take it off. Take it off. Good man.
You can snap them bitches up, right? You can snap a fucking, what's it called? All you gotta do is just sit there like a whole lot of pressure. You tried to waterboard yourself? What the fuck? You a freaky ass nigga, man. You over here waterboarding yourself is crazy.
Was there a point
Talking
in
about
the
some people
interrogation
kinks,
today
nigga.
where
This
you
shit is your
felt
kink.
Your confidence crack, where you felt it change,
Or
where
motherfuckers
you
are just pussy.
went from being cocky and boisterous to being nervous or afraid?
There were 2 times when you
That
went
shit
into
must
the
have worked,
second
huh?
round of the waterboarding.
Shit works
and
instantly.
in the first round, like that whole thing and the
Hell
ordeal and
yeah.
the aftermath. We
It's
were
like,
looking
how the fuck, if your hands are stuck, how you finna get that fabric out of your mouth that is like just filled with
video
water?
afterwards where like my
I
head's
drink
being
it.
held back and I couldn't breathe. And that
Or I just,
lasted,
like,
you let
smile
that sit,
the
you let
entire
that
time.
marinate. I was looking at the video, like that was that.
'Cause then that
marinated
shit just
longer
gonna
than
hit your
thought.
teeth and
When
you
you
just-
came back for
Ooh.
the second round and I couldn't breathe again, it was like the most helpless feeling, and I was like, that's it.
Do you believe waterboarding to be a form of torture?
I do not personally believe waterboarding to be a form of torture. I think it is a highly aggressive, very psychologically traumatizing,
the 1 minute of holding your breath.
very physiologically demanding
believe it.
form of enhanced interrogation, but it does not create long-term handicaps. It does not have long-term implications for physical damage.
So do you think it should still be in use today?
I think all the enhanced interrogation techniques should remain available to the U.S. government, the DoD, and the intelligence agencies to use to keep Americans safe.
They
Tell me
still
what went
using
through
them.
your
They
head.
definitely still using them.
Rush, man. It was
No
a
way
real
they not. I
rush.
don't believe they
It was
not.
like, when we got up and you said alternate to waterboarding, I knew that was going to turn into pretty fucking close to waterboarding. And now obviously waterboard, you're actually all the way back. They're pouring the water straight into your face just continuously, so it's worse.
Do you believe waterboarding to be torture?
No, simply because it doesn't evoke. I don't have the intent to cause you permanent or severe injury.
What's your take on Guantanamo Bay, and do you think this will
Without
prove
the
to be a
intent, it's not
blight on
torture. Good to
American
know.
history?
I think American history is going to forget about Guantanamo Bay in the next 3 presidential cycles at most.
But in your
I didn't already forgot about Guantanamo Bay. I don't even know what the fuck happened.
personal opinion, are you proud of what happened at Guantanamo Bay?
I'm not proud of most of what we.
I'm curious. What happened at Guantanamo Bay? Over 20 years of injustice. After 9/11, sought a location to detain individuals. First detainees around in 2002. Nearly 800 men from 48 countries have been held there. Controversies and criticisms. Detention camp has faced significant legal, political, and international scrutiny. Human rights groups argue that policies are unconstitutional. Who gives a fuck? Reported poor conditions. Who the fuck are the detainees that they go on to interview? Like, who the fuck have they found? Like, yeah, I was held at Guantanamo Bay and it was terrible there. The ICRC reported some interrogation methods were tantamount. What the fuck does that even mean? What? Tantamount? Huh? Definition. Equivalent in serious.
Tantamount.
What freaky ass Google is this?
Tantamount.
Tantamount.
Tantamount. Tantamount.
Where's the
Tantamount.
one? Where's the one where it let you say it? Where's the one where it let you say it? Hold on, what's the British pronunciation?
Tantamount.
Them niggas need to give it up. You like the other chick, the American? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened to this Google AI, but they tweaking. I need my old bitch back. I need my bitch from like fucking a year ago. Old Google. Damn, hold on. Legacy version. Legacy Google Voice. When the fuck did this drop? Three years ago. Hell nah. The one that sounded like the South Korean bitch. Is a military prison established in the U.S. to detain terrorism suspects at Mali. Where the fuck is Guantanamo at? Location. Where we at? Where we at with it? God. So if I was... Hold on. How much is a flight? Am I about to be put on a watch list for trying to go to Guantanamo Bay? $20 hours and 50 minutes? What the fuck? Oh, that's just one way. That's all right. That's cool. That's cool. Hop on a bus, catch the airport. It's cool. Bus 14.5-hour plane ride. Land in Cuba. No, bet. Santiago de Cuba. We got hotels in Guantanamo Bay. That's not shit, look, you bro. Let's see. Punta Monte. Punta Manatee? Oh, what the hell? DTW Punta Manatee. We got non-stops. How the fuck is it a 5-hour flight? But the other place said fucking whatever it was. The hell? Other place said it was like 15 hours or some shit. 14.5-hour plane ride. Hold on. That's flight 244. A Delta? A Delta for 244 non-stop too? Bet. If I guacamole Bay, if I ever become a big enough streamer, we're going to Guantanamo Bay.
Have to do to keep America safe.
We're definitely going to Guantanamo Bay, and we're live streaming from right outside the prison, and we're going to try to get locked up inside.
Against a threat that was adaptable, uncontrollable, transnational, and radically motivated.
So if you were the president of the United States during that time, you would have said, yes, continue what we're doing at Guantanamo Bay.
If I was the president of the United States, we would have continued what we were doing at Guantanamo Bay.
Can you provide an instance where EIT resulted
is
in
that long?
actionable intelligence that helped
Yeah, I don't
save
know what the fuck that one flight was talking about, like 14 hours. That shit must have been around the world or some
about
shit.
A moment when classified information was successfully extracted with an enhanced interrogation technique.
Or like 5 different stops.
Of the fact that the information is classified.
Allowing 9/11 to happen was regarded as a massive intelligence failure by the CIA and other 3-letter agencies. And in order to prevent a future attack, the CIA decided to go gloves off and get aggressive to find ways to extract information faster from potential terrorists. Enter enhanced interrogation techniques. The CIA paid psychologists James Mitchell and Bruce Jessen over $80 million to design methods to quickly break down detainees
80
and produce
M's?
actionable intel. A key laboratory for developing these methods was the infamous
I would have done it for the
black site in
freeski.
Afghanistan known as the Salt Pit. And
What
for
the
context, some of the people sent here included Al-Qaeda's most hardened members.
Hey, what did they
known
blur it
as the
out?
Salt Pit. And laboratory for
I'm
developing
about
these
to
methods was the infamous black
try to
site
find
in
that.
Afghanistan known as the Salt Pit. And for context, some of the people sent here included Al-Qaeda's most hardened members and guys like 9/11 mastermind Khalid Mohammed. Inside, suspects would be chained to the ceiling, kept naked in freezing cold cells, forced into stress positions for prolonged periods, and they were subjected to extreme sleep deprivation for up to 11 days at a time. These practices produced both physical and psychological
The
trauma.
one nigga with the long hair. He used to work with the CIA.
Say that these
He don't work with them no more, I don't
unpleasant, but
think.
absolutely necessary to have a safer America.
He be on all the YouTube videos though.
It's not torture. I don't believe it was torture.
Every be like
Others say that
ex-CIA
these
agent,
methods
shit
are
like
in clear
that.
violation of human rights.
Were absolutely brutal, far worse than the CIA represented them to policymakers and others.
So it begs the question, does a guy like the 9/11 mastermind deserve basic human rights?
A soft approach is not going to keep
Salt pit.
a radicalized
Not the
individual
sand
from
pit.
hurting Americans. A soft approach is not going to alleviate the threats from a hardened aggressor. That's not how it works. The only way that you can have success against a hard,
They'd probably
aggressive,
cooked that. He'd
radicalized
probably been
target
tortured
is to be
already.
able to
You probably
demonstrate
got to
that
be
you
tortured
yourself
by
are
them
willing
before you
to
can even torture
pursue
somebody.
Hard, radicalized techniques to break them of their will and spirit.
Do you think enhanced interrogation tactics work and should
Found
be-
it. What the fuck was so important in this picture that need to be blurred out? They blurred out words. Bro. Get this bullshit the fuck off of my screen, bro. Don't nobody want to fucking read the Times or any of that other bullshit. And it hike, he just doxed myself. But I'm gonna just shut the fuck up and hope nobody saw that shit. Bro, get this bullshit off of my screen. Don't nobody want to give a fuck about $1 a week for your first year. Don't nobody. Genuinely, I'm about to go to New York and commit hate crimes. These niggas is pissing me off. I will find whoever the fuck wrote this article and I'm committing hate crimes. That's crazy. Imagine just saying, hitting your sin over and over and see how you take my idea about law, I get 80-20. I'm taking you to court.
Continue.
If executed per the black and white
How,
document,
but how are you going to profit though? How they going to profit off of it? They going to sell the vids?
if they're violated, no.
Now, what you've been seeing so far is enhanced interrogation against a hostile foreign threat, someone who is not a U.S. citizen. But sometimes, in some scenarios, U.S. citizens are actually taken into captivity and put through some advanced interrogation practices.
For real?
And that's what we're going to show you next. American citizens.
The U.S. citizens. Okay, so we get it better by new methods.
In the same
Tight
way
shit, hell
that you
yeah.
can with a foreign hostile target. However, you can use stress positions on them to
They get bored
encourage
just saying
them to
torture.
cooperate
Hell
because
yeah.
it's still
They legally can't use anything that can cause permanent bodily
within
harm.
the realms of the law based on the situation, the information that they have. So in this case, we would put a potential risk, a potential threat, a potential suspect into a stress position for what could be minutes, what could be hours. what could possibly
Yeah,
be
I'm
days.
just
Always
curious,
understand
like
they have the right
80%
to
of
have
what
an
them niggas
American
not finna make no
citizen,
money off of
because
it.
they're American citizens, none of this would be done.
They not making money
without
for
oversight
shit.
Or purview by an American law enforcement
They
agency.
probably losing money
Like
running the
HSI or
sandblaster.
FBI or Homeland Security.
You gonna take 80% of
some
their
other
day?
Department of Justice organization. All right, stand by for sear position.
And he's like, "Bet we
Let's
only
stand
got to
him
pay
up.
for 20% of the sand today.
1,
He
2,
got the other
3.
80%."
Move to your knees, please, Mr. Dory. Thank you. Let's make sure he stays in that position without support.
Without
Feels
support?
like a weight right now, huh? Maybe just a little bit more. No?
That shit look like
Let's
it
get Tommy into
hurts.
position because Julian doesn't want to cooperate. We are literally after the same goal. I don't think that's the right position, Tommy. You know why Tommy's fallen over already? Because he's actually trying.
30 M's, hell yeah, W Price.
Oh. You know, what's even easier than falling over is spelling a word. We're looking for a simple word. We're looking for July, Tommy. Can you give us July?
Hell yeah, true, probably.
Can you give us the spelling for July?
This sear position uses body mechanics to create unbearable.
But that nigga
feelings of
abs
void.
probably
For me,
burning.
it felt like the bone from my big toe to middle of my foot was going to snap.
Oh, what the fuck?
No? It's not a big request, you
That
guys.
shit fucked up.
And let me make sure you understand one more thing. If we have to go beyond this position, the next one is worse.
What's worse than this?
How do you spell it?
I mean, I'm sure there's worse.
All right, let's get him out of here. Let's get him out
It's
of here.
very
Let's get him out of
random.
here.
Hell yeah, we're watching a video on CIA torture CIA torture methods.
If what you've seen in the field is at 100% of an interrogation, what did Julie and I experience in here?
Like
There
10,
were
5,
moments
I feel like.
where both of you were deep in the experience.
Oh shit.
Easily
I was
experiencing
wrong.
70 to 80% of what a proper interrogation would look like, an enhanced interrogation would look like. But they were
I feel like that was a
moments,
waterboarded
fleeting
shit.
moments where the panic set in, where the worry set in, where even though you knew you were in multiple rings of safety, you still wanted out. Tommy, how are you feeling?
I
We
do.
all know that our tax dollars
Why do you
have funded
ask?
outrageous things in the last many years, but the fact that U.S. citizens do this, you said for days?
Oh,
Depending on
Houston
the
Jones?
crime
Hell
and
yeah. I'm
motivation
surprised
of
you
the
know about that
authorities
nigga
to
Houston
arrest,
Jones.
Stress positions are fully legal.
Fully legal.
Would you say that was torture?
We're back to that enhanced versus torture. I mean, It was not pleasant.
Anything that causes extreme discomfort and is done against your will, I would probably classify as a level of torture.
That's probably fair.
Unfortunately, the way you classify it is not the way that it's classified.
Was you watching like
in
drinking
the
wine?
actual
That's about when I
confines of the law.
started. I mean, was watching him well. I stopped watching like around the time he got that fucking tattoo in the middle of his head.
Black site indefinitely.
That's around the time that I stopped watching. I don't really know when I started.
It's a hard question.
He be doing crazy shit on his channel still. Like,
2 children,
I follow him on
and a
IG.
spouse,
I be seeing the craziest
to see
fucking
them
clips.
again is motivating. You would have to make that decision one day at a time. I would imagine I would not brains out because I would want the choice to go one more day to make that decision.
I think the only way to survive something like this is to have a God, a higher power, a deep belief in something that
Bigger than yourself.
Gotta lock
otherwise
in.
it's impossible.
These two have
Never
withstood
seen
an
that?
incredible amount of discomfort. They've done
Yeah, he got a
absolutely
tattoo in the middle of his
performance
head,
throughout some
like
very
dead center.
uncomfortable situations,
Top of
but
his
there's
shit.
still one position left that's available.
He used to be
for
bald,
use
nigga
against
shaved his
US
head off for that
citizens,
shit.
and I could not let myself shortchange you guys from this final experience.
This might be a short one. We'll see.
Are you good at intense positions?
Need to put your forehead on the wall.
What if they try to interrogate a
Spread your
monk?
feet
Forehead
and
to
bring
the
those feet
Mm.
back.
Forehead to the
I-
wall. Back your feet up.
They might
Back
be
your feet
cooked.
up. Don't move.
Monks can damn near do anything they
Put your
want.
heels on the ground.
Heels on the
Back
ground.
your feet up.
That's it. Back it up.
Oh
Back it
hell no! What the fuck? Right? Who the fuck thought of that shit?
Just let us know when you're done.
What do
You need to see that.
It's been a long day, right?
Yeah,
No
yeah.
more secrets.
I don't think we have much more to tell him.
Fuck it. All right.
Monk versus CIA.
I got you, brother.
All right. We ready, brother?
That shit
What are you
look
the
painful
most
as
proud of
fuck.
in yourself today?
Gonna tear the
That
Achilles.
You guys were telling us off camera that Tommy and I had a pretty good simulation of what these things could be like, and that it wasn't just like a complete walkthrough.
And what are you the most disappointed in yourself about today?
It was bothering me when I knew there wasn't anything that could be done when it started with Tommy getting more than I was. You don't know how much longer that's gonna go on, and you're wondering, like, do I like try to jump out of the chair and make a scene? What's gonna happen to both of us if I do that?
You were saying off camera, I want to get the line right, but by having to do an evil task, it turns a good man evil. Or you have to dip your toes into evil. How do you
I don't
deal
know.
with that as a man who doesn't view himself as evil?
Drink a lot of whiskey.
Sounds like
Do you
bullshit.
think the fact
The
that
nigga said I get drunk every day. I can't
we
deal
need
with it.
to use enhanced interrogation techniques to protect Americans is an ugly truth that Americans need to swallow?
I won't say that they need to swallow it. I will say that it's a sad reality.
Oh, there's fans on.
They
It's
wanna
fucking them
fix it
out.
and address
Probably
it.
fucking with my
That would be
audio.
helpful. I would love for people to come together and say, first of all, why do we live in a
My
society?
bad. My audio
where we
should be a
have to
lot better
utilize
now.
these tool
I'm turning
sets?
on a different
Just
fan though, cause I am hot.
do good. Be a good human being, and we wouldn't have to use these tactics. If you weren't doing evil against innocent people, we wouldn't have to come up with enhanced interrogation techniques.
Today we got a glimpse into how the CIA conducted interrogations between 2002 and 2009, and I'm curious to hear your thoughts on what
That
you
was
just
with
saw. For me,
2002
I'm still
and
stuck in
9?
the gray area. On one hand, if I know that there's a guy out there with intel that can
I feel like that's a little soft. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that's a little soft.
prevent a future terrorist attack, and that interrogating him could save my family or even you watching this, I would say throw the kitchen sink at this guy. Do whatever it takes to break him and get the information out of him. But then again, I think about the other side. The
Soon
stories
there'll
of
be
men
robot
held in
interrogations.
CIA black sites in places like Guantanamo Bay who
Hey,
may
low-key, you
have been
probably already have him.
innocent. Take Abu Zubaydah, for example. He has been locked up for over 20 years without ever being convicted of a crime, and to this day
Damn.
remains in Guantanamo. That is a reality I wish on nobody. But folks,
That's
maybe the
fucked
truth of
up.
the matter is that most things live in the gray area. This is something with no clean answer. Tell me your thoughts in the comments. I appreciate you guys watching, and to see more of
Shit.
Andy and Trevor, click their links in my description. New merch is on the site.
Not gonna lie, just the little jail that I went to, I know that bitch was like, I mean, my shit was clean, but like, I can only imagine the fucking prison one, the U.S. military niggas got. They probably don't give no fucks, and they get in a different country. Probably not even feeding them niggas 1 meal a day. This is driving my tiny camper 1,000 miles to Canada by President Shea.
Me and my brother bought a tiny Japanese van.
This van is sick. It's sick. Manual transmission,
4-wheel drive and a ton of room.
And after completely
Low-key, that
getting
shit
the
do look
inside,
spacious.
we turned it into this amazingly small camper.
What the fuck?
It's just, you gotta appreciate this. It's so cool.
Did I miss this video?
We're in the middle of the woods right now.
What you was gonna say?
Now, about 6 months later, I had the super smart idea to drive this van 1,000 miles to Canada.
1,000 miles
I
to
have my
Canada.
bag,
It's crazy.
My passports, and a ton of energy. Let's go to Canada.
Now, for a lot of people,
A little mini sleeper van. That shit look-key smart. You can duck that bitch off in the woods, camouflage it.
Canada is not a big deal.
Hey, shout out my state, W state, W state.
But in my case,
I'm like somewhere damn near right here, because that's the Canadian border, and then, like the fucking Canadian border, like 20 minutes from me, 30 minutes from me.
which means
I can cross
it's
that
going
bitch.
to be a long trip. Not only that, but
Never
I'm
mind.
also
Legally, I
avoiding
can. I forgot
highways
that I can't leave the state.
and taking back roads the entire way because I'm pretty sure this van would break if I was flooring it down the highway
So
the
dumb
entire
shit.
time because
That
it only
shit.
goes about 65 miles per hour. So enjoy whatever you're eating.
Gauges are in
and if you're not
kilometers.
eating, sit back, relax, because it's going to be a long trip.
The very first thing I'm doing is getting gas because this thing is on E from the last time we drove it. But we have a full tank of water. We have
This is a
shampoo,
weird
we have
fucking
directions. I thought it'd be pretty interesting.
With the
I
fuel
forgot
meter
what it's
being
called,
slightly below
the
E,
box.
I was really anxious to get to the gas station, and when I finally did, this van already started getting attention.
Do
you live in it?
No, I'm just taking. I'm
What
literally
the
taking it to
fuck?
Canada today.
No way.
What? No,
Yeah.
Sean.
Watch this.
There's a shower.
Like I literally got a shower, dude.
No.
Yeah.
I saw you drive by. I was like, he has a house inside his.
Dude, I know.
How do you cover up while you shower?
We're gonna figure that out. I'm not sure, dude. At
Mormons,
some point in this trip, I'm gonna have to get a shower.
them the niggas that be fucking dry humping.
We're just gonna get rigged.
Only thing I know about Mormons is this because Cody Cole would fuck that nigga, but they say them niggas be soaking, like they'll just put it in, and then like because like it's illegal to have sex for them, well not illegal, whatever the fuck whatever it is with their religion, they don't be having sex before a marriage, so they'll just put it in and they'll have their friend go underneath them and shake the bed. They call that shit soaking. And then them niggas be dry humping each other, bro. Them niggas weird. But fuck it, they grew up that way. They be riding bicycles door to door.
8.1 gallons.
That's a lot of, what's it called? Out here, I'm glad they don't do that
I'm
shit.
really anxious to see how far this gets
Like
us.
them niggas come near my house, or like they'll try that shit at my neighborhood, but
Also,
they just
everything's in
get
kilometers per
completely
hour,
fucking
so
ignored.
it's
Nobody
confusing
answered the
now,
door for
But
them.
once we get to Canada, it won't be.
They be leaving shit. I don't even know if it be them. It just be annoying ass niggas just trying to tell me about shit or whatever. Fuck, like why is you knocking on my door?
Literally, back roads all the way to
Utah is
Canada.
a land of the Mormons.
From where I was in South Carolina, the border was approximately 800 miles away. Then,
That
if
makes
I get through the
sense.
border,
I did used to
want
watch some
drive an
Utah niggas who
additional
was
100
Mormons, I
miles
think.
into Canada, where I can get to Toronto. Why Toronto? Literally no reason. I just think it's cool. I'm also not doing this trip in one day either. I'm dividing it up into 3 days where I have time to rest and use the van. Plus, this van's not very fast either.
Right.
It only has a top speed of 70 miles per hour.
That
If you're
nigga
going
top
up a
speed
hill,
keep going
more
up.
like 50.
By the way, I'm flooring it.
You get
I've
60
basically
or
been flooring
no?
it this entire drive. It's not fast, but she'll get
Should
us
look
there.
comfortable.
Hopefully.
Should look comfortable. I got lost on my way home today. How far is Toronto from me?
I also want to explain to you how this van works. It's actually super cool. First off, the entire thing is completely off-grid, so I have power and water whenever, wherever. When we built it, we added a battery bank to power everything, and the battery bank charges when the engine's running from the alternator
4 hours.
and with solar panels on the roof.
Or it's an hour
The
flight.
water storage is also under the floor, which is a 21-gallon tank that we fill up from the outside with a garden hose using this little inlet. And then it goes to a water pump, which pumps water to the sink and the shower.
The fuck?
And the cool part is all this is under the floor, hidden by carpet panels that we made. There's also a gauge that shows how much water we have.
Hell yeah.
And there's a gauge that shows me what the batteries are doing.
Like you to LA.
Those will be super important. later
Yo,
in
shit
this
to
trip.
LA probably like 8 hours with all that fucking traffic I have to deal with. 6 hours. What the fuck?
And at this point, I've already been driving for an hour and a half, which, you know, can only be so interesting. I will say though,
Or do you be one of them little
back roads were
Japanese
so
trucks
much
or
better than the
what's it called? LA or to Canada?
We are in the mountains.
Canada I never been to. I never left the country. Hey, which is dumb considering it's like a fucking 20-minute drive for me to leave the country.
We
But
are officially in North Carolina.
I never been to Toronto.
That wasn't that bad.
But yeah, it's dumb considering y'all live like right there. I should have been left the country. I probably left when I was like a kid or something, or like a baby or some shit. But
The next state though was Virginia.
not that I
and
know
that's
of.
where I wanted to spend the night, where I can try and tackle the.
Cause like
thickest
Michigan
state,
get real IDs,
West Virginia
I can cross the border with we had it before, like everybody else had it before it was mandatory, but I can cross the border with just my ID. I don't need no passport or nothing like that. So like I'm good. I could just drive. Well, I gotta ask my probation officer if I can leave the state, but other than that, I'm good. I could just go whenever I want to Canada. Who really finna ask that nigga that to begin with? I just can't get caught.
After about 50
Like
more
I look
miles
like
of driving,
asking
which
another
was
grown
actually
ass
pretty
man, can I
enjoyable
do
because of
something?
the
Fuck
view
is
I
you talking
had.
about?
Look at that.
I'll take that
I
charge.
found this super nice spot to pull off. You gotta check out this view. And I'm
There's
not
really
sure how
some crazy
entertaining
shit
you
though.
expect this clip to be,
Can I leave my state
but,
today?
That's all I did.
Can I go here?
Then I got back to driving.
I probably don't even have to ask him. It's probably more of a hell yeah, regular ass view. I was wondering like, where's the view at? We just saw like a curved road, but shit, maybe where the fuck he from, they don't have grass. Is he driving with the?
Oh, and that guy's flying up behind me.
Getting passed by a fucking person with a truck and trailer is insane.
All right, we are officially.
Virginia look nice. It look quiet out there. I don't know why. I just feel like it look quiet, but at the same time, it look racist. Drone and drive. Hell yeah, fuck it.
Looks like we'll be spending the night in Virginia.
I used to watch a lot of car YouTubers. A lot of car YouTubers that do that shit. Surprisingly.
Shot, right?
I think they have it to where that shit track your tracking controller or track your phone.
But just in case.
Diesel, where the fuck? That's how much diesel costs out here. It's $3.49.
I'm gonna get it now.
I'm so tired of that shit being so expensive.
I feel like that's a smart idea.
I'm so tired of diesel being
What
expensive.
MPG this van gets.
I had like a station that was like $3.15 a gallon, but $3.20 a gallon, but it got fucking all of a sudden they hit 90 degrees for one day and them niggas shot their prices the fuck up to match everybody else's shit at $3.49.
Since I filled up last, I drove 344 kilometers. And based off how much fuel I got, that's 49 kilometers per gallon.
American, please.
Well, that gives me no information at all. Let's convert that. 30 miles a gallon.
Okay.
How about that? After getting gas
W.
and being very satisfied with the van's fuel economy, I headed into the great state of Virginia. Straight into those mountains, actually.
Be like $1 in Virginia.
Wow.
Hell yeah. The niggas probably be driving like
Nice.
tractors and shit everywhere
This is just
anyways.
nice. But the beautiful scenery came with a price. Listen to how bad the van is struggling to get this.
Think so? I get about 30 miles a gallon in my car and like 40 on the highway.
And we are
I'm about to try to get like all the tiny shit fixed on it too. Get like new tires and shit like that, so my MPG should go
I was
up.
only doing 55 kilometers per hour.
55 an hour is crazy.
I'm filming, shifting, driving. I'm doing so much right now. Look how high we are. You can see the mountain peaks back there. In this time lapse, you can see how steep and windy this road is.
Wow, that shit looks fun as fuck to drive.
I ended up getting my altimeter app out to see that we were at 2,000 feet, which is already a lot.
Damn.
And by the time I got
About to
to
go
the top,
35, right?
I was at almost 3,000 feet.
Damn,
All right.
3,000 feet is crazy.
2,900 feet. That's insane. I gotta give it to the K-Van though, because
It's a lot of
flooring
elevation.
it the entire ride up with the AC on, and it did great.
3,000 feet.
My second set of mountains was even
I
better.
mean,
though.
shit. Well,
This
I don't
route was
know.
just amazing. I had to get the drone out. And film
3,000 feet sounds steep
For
to me.
starters, we had this awesome bridge that was like 40 feet
'Cause
above a
we don't
creek.
have no
And
mountains
after
near us.
positioning my drone just right, risking hitting a tree and losing it forever, I was able to get this beautiful shot of the K-Van crossing it. Okay, that was actually not as good as I thought. Let's watch it twice. Thank you. Thank you for watching that.
No problem. Fuck it.
I also stopped by this big quarry to check
Quarry.
that out.
Just like the game, the quarry. Fuck that game.
How crazy is it?
Michigan don't have no fucking mountains. Hell no. I don't think. Do Michigan have mountains?
What's wrong with me? And then one of the hardest things about driving on the right side of the car instead of the left.
Sick.
Another problem with being on the wrong side of the car when you're driving is you naturally kind of just want to go this way on the road. So I constantly find myself riding the yellow line like all the time. And at this point, I'm well into Virginia and getting very tired because I've been on the road for 8 hours.
We got mountains?
So I just kept driving
What
until
the
I came across
fuck?
the next little town, which luckily for me wasn't that little. They even have a Walmart.
Hold on. Now I'm curious. I gotta see what the fuck these mountains look like. But that shit look like a big hill. Fuck is they talking about? Where is the mountain? This is just a overgrown hill. Yo, that's crazy. The temperature is fucking ridiculous. Damn. So that mean I'm damn near like right in this little area where there's no mountains in it. Everything else is mountains. What the fuck? Yeah, but then again, I don't be in the UP though, cause like down here we'll get barely any snow, and the UP will get like fucking 2-3 feet of snow. So I try to stay out of the UP as much as possible. Up there, them niggas is like just fucking weird.
So much food.
And
so after I parked,
in my opinion, if you go to Michigan, stay the fuck out the UP, unless you go on the Mackinac Island. Or else you're not gonna run into nothing but weird niggas. And like fucking weird bugs and shit like that. I need to travel.
Insane privacy, and it makes
I be
it feel
traveling,
really
bro.
cozy inside the van.
I be traveling.
Especially when I turn the lights on.
I ain't took a trip in a few years, but like
Isn't that cool?
last trip last year we went to Wisconsin. Then before that we went to Miami. Before that we went to LA. By we, I mean me and my girl, but
Oh yeah, definitely.
Where are you from?
I'm from South Carolina, actually.
South Carolina?
Yeah, I'm headed.
what's she driving? I know that car.
Oh yeah. It's gonna
The
be a
station
while.
wagons.
Do you know what town I'm in, by the way?
This is Dublin.
Dublin, Virginia.
Dublin, Virginia. Okay.
Yeah, thanks. Have a good night.
But hell, no, I definitely need to travel more,
For dinner
but
on
not
my
to the UP
first night
though.
out, I
Not to the
figured,
UP.
what better thing to eat than a hamburger? I have
Definitely
a hot
not to
plate
the
and
UP.
a skillet in the van, so it ought to be pretty easy.
We'll go to the UP for stream one day, and you not gonna see shit but forest,
Oh, and banana bread for dessert.
And-
my favorite dessert ever.
fucking forest, and that's it. Forest, trees, and crackheads, and a bunch of fucking fish
One
flies.
important thing to note is to cook these burgers, we need a lot
Fuck
of power.
fish flies.
And our batteries are currently
Get a
at
burger through a drive-thru.
96%, so we should have enough. All right, here we go.
I don't even like eating fast food no more, to be honest.
I was hoping for a sizzle. I guess it's not hot enough yet. Now it's sizzling. That's what's up.
I just be eating whatever the fuck I feel like at work, and then like I don't even be eating no regular fast food for real.
The moment I've been waiting for.
This nigga about to eat 4 burgers? Oh, I thought he was about to eat 4 burgers for dinner. I'm like, damn. I know not no fries, but 4 burgers is
Of course,
insane.
I still had to keep this little van clean, and I tried to use as little water as possible.
W.
I do have to
Is
be
that the
kinda careful
water
with my
poured out?
supply. have plenty of water for one night,
but not multiple.
maybe even 2 nights, but 3 nights is gonna be a little tricky with 20 gallons of water.
20 gallons, shit.
So I'm trying to use it sparingly. Then, because I definitely didn't want to sleep in the middle of a Walmart parking lot, I drove down the road until I found a spot that was a lot better.
Like
maybe behind this
an
big
apartment? Hell yeah, that's a W spot right next to the truck.
Yes. Yes. Oh, I think I found the
I'd pull up
spot.
like a rest stop or some shit.
I'm gonna call it for tonight. Set up a camera, watch me sleep, make sure nothing sketchy happens while I'm sleeping.
Set up a camera to watch me sleep to make sure nothing sketchy happens while I sleep. Did he mean the outside camera or the inside camera? Cause like, just seemed like niggas would steal the fucking outside camera. Nigga woke up in a tiny ass van, confused on where the fuck he was at.
I think we're the only ones still in this parking lot. Let's get up, get dressed, and make some breakfast. Get out of here. We got a lot of driving to do. So I am gonna have to eventually take a full shower in this thing, but this morning I don't stink yet, so I'm just gonna wash my hair. Plus, I'm in the middle of a parking lot. Anybody can see me.
Oh, that little shit
luckily
pushing
I brought
water out.
shampoo.
She went tick 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 tick. That shit over there running at like fucking 4,000 RPMs a second. I mean a minute, bro. I'm retarded. I said 4,000 RPMs a second, like it don't stand for rotations per minute. Like that's not what the fuck RPM stand for.
There's a dude just like looking
Don't
at me.
even mind me. I'm just shut the fuck up.
Like, am I really watching this? I gotta say, this is the first time I've ever taken a shower outside.
He didn't use more water for fucking washing, brushing his teeth than he used for cleaning the pan. Fuck it, I guess.
All right, I think we are good to go now.
I gotta go fucking pick my car up in the morning from the shop. I really don't have to pick it up in the morning, but like it just makes things so much easier if I go in the morning.
What kilometers per hour means? Like, I know that 80 is 50, and now I'm going 90. So
60 is 100.
55. It's for the longest time yesterday.
Yeah,
I have no idea
about
how fast I
55.
was going. Yeah, like look at those mountains. It's nice. It's so nice. Now I will say, if I get a flat tire here, I'm kind of
Cooked.
screwed if I don't have all the stuff with me. But the view is just
Cause like who the fuck is realistically gonna keep those that small of tires on hand?
60 feet of rock. How'd they even make this road? Seriously, how? Virginia was kind of crazy. I'd be driving on a
It
road
is a
like
lot of
this
fucking
one,
rock.
and then all of a sudden I'd be getting in a nice little town, and then it took me down this road. It's kind of crazy. I'll just get off of the main road.
Now, he look like he in a sketchy area,
Kind
kinda.
like this. I love this route, and we're going like straight up right now. This is so cool.
That's some shit that you like push
This little
down.
neighborhood road went on for way longer
Like
than
you
I
get a group
thought,
of friends, you just
and
push
up
down the mountain.
entire way. I can't imagine what these people living on this road spend on gas. Not to mention, you're one bad accident away from tumbling down the side of a mountain. This is
True.
so cool.
Oh, that's those fucking 1-lane tunnel shit. He would love California. That shit look regular. I fucking hate 1-lane roads, like or like 1-lane tunnels where you gotta wait for the person on the other side to come through. I hate that shit. Detroit got some of those,
That is so neat.
and nah.
Then after about 30
Fuck
more
no, I
minutes of
hate it.
driving, I was able to stop and get some lunch.
Y'all have a cobblestone roads out there
See,
next
one
to
of
you
the
with
things
you?
about taking back roads everywhere is you don't really know where you're at because there's no signs or exits or mile markers. So whenever I get the chance, I like to ask people where I'm at because I usually have no idea. Do you know what town this is?
This is White Sulphur Springs.
White Sulphur Spring.
Oh, okay, cool. I was wondering where I was at.
You're in West Virginia, the state.
I didn't see a state sign, so that's
You're
cool.
in West Virginia, and that's
Okay.
Lewisburg, West Virginia, and that's White Sulphur Springs.
While I was waiting for my order,
Okay.
this lady actually told me a bunch of cool stuff about the town and
And
the
he
area.
ended up in
And
West
she told me
Virginia
that going
somehow.
forward, I probably won't have much cell phone signal for a while. Nice talking to you. Thanks.
Safe travels. I ain't had no cell phone signal today. Just had it home and I got lost 2
Way
times.
too expensive. The game plan
No.
today is to really go to North
We got like
Pennsylvania.
1 or 2
That means I have to drive
cobblestone
another
roads out here,
280
just like in a,
miles, which
a little
will take
square
all
section,
day
just to keep it how it
and a
was.
couple
That should
hours
be
a night.
annoying to drive over.
Getting to North
But
Pennsylvania
it's cool
today
though,
will
I
put me
can't
in a
lie.
really good spot for tomorrow.
I like looking
because
at it.
tomorrow is the day
That
we're
shit's
going to
just
get to Canada
fucking
and
annoying.
cross the border. Which
But my
I've never
suspension
done
ain't
before,
great
so I
on
wanna
this
make
car
sure I
now, so
have
I
enough
don't
time.
I don't even feel it. I was in a
Tomorrow, I have
rental.
to drive 270 more
I was in a
miles.
rental
To give you an
today.
idea of
I went
where
over a
everything's at,
pothole that I
pulled
go
up
over every
Google
day in my
Earth.
regular
This is the
car.
McDonald's I was at,
But that
which is
pothole ate
actually
that fucking
just
wheel
on the
today.
border of West
But in my car, I don't even
But
feel
to
that
get
bitch.
to northern Pennsylvania, you can see
So,
we got a long way to go. Anyway,
chilling.
after taking this path that's deep
Visala.
into the mountains with nothing around.
Fuck that
I
is some
realized
assassin
I was
shit.
starting to
That
run
sound
out
like
of gas.
Valhalla's
Alright,
like
so the needle's already
Vikings
dropped to a
time.
quarter tank, which means I only have 2
About to
gallons
look
of
at what the
gas
fuck
left.
Visala is. It's
I'm in the
probably
middle
a
of the
town or
mountains.
some shit, but oh my bad.
This
y'all.
is the McDonald's I was at, and this is the route through the entire state of West Virginia. And if I search a long route, you'll see that there is one.
Damn, what the
right
fuck?
Here on the path. But I'm
This shit
currently
look
right
nice
here
as hell.
and have no idea where the nearest gas station is because I don't have any cell phone service. I don't get how
Sick,
such a
and he about to
large
run out of
area
gas.
Can't have any cellular service. It's crazy. So I had no choice but to just follow my phone with the route that preloaded into it. Okay, there's a sign that says Green Bank is 6 miles away. I don't know what Green Bank is, but I'm hoping it's a small town with gas.
Hopefully.
A gas station! There's a gas station! Holy crap! Holy crap, I do not care what it costs, I'm buying all of it.
Oh, that shit like
Everybody's at this station
inner
because it's the only one around.
middle Cali.
I will wait all day, I don't care.
That shit look nice.
It also may not seem like it watching the
See,
video.
shit like
but
that.
it's
That's why
already
you
been
ask
out
niggas. That's why you ask locals. Cause like I never would have heard of Visala if you ain't say shit about it.
an hour and a half
How
since
next
I've
time I
been
go to
on.
Cali, I want to live there.
I'm in line, baby. Eventually, when it was my turn to get gas, I
And he
got
was like 12 to 15.
6.6
I mean, not
gallons,
live there. I
which
want to go there.
basically means
I'm gonna check out
I had
Visala next time I'm
just
there.
over a gallon
50
left.
minutes out the
Very,
Fresno.
very freaky that we only
bad,
had
bad.
1.5 gallons left in the tank. That's scary right there. All right, let's go. All right, there is a lot of driving today, like 210 miles worth. So we're going to do another montage with some more music, and you're going to love it. Stop and check the K-Van's oil to make sure we're not frying the engine. There we go. Oh yeah, look at that, guys. We are good.
W. Wait, the dipsticks in the back? What the fuck?
I also stopped on the side of the road
9%
multiple
grade.
times to get these awesome drone shots.
Wait, drone.
And just like that, we were 400 miles away from the border.
You know how that nigga pulled over to get 2 shots of him driving down a 1-lane road.
That biker just gave me a thumbs up. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, I love it. And somewhere within this time lapse, I crossed into Pennsylvania. Well, actually Maryland, but I didn't really count that. I actually have cell phone signal.
Fuck is Maryland?
Which is a luxury I
That's
overlooked
state,
for sure.
but like
To celebrate this achievement,
I think
pulled
I
into
heard
Walmart
of Maryland
parking lot
before.
and did what anyone would do.
crash out. Why that nigga parking like?
Egg sandwich.
That's what he would do? Crash out?
Of course, after that, I was
sorry.
right back on the road.
If
But it was
I'm
nice
not
to
gonna
be in
lie,
an
if I
area
was
that-
ready to get out, I would have hopped in the parking lot. I would have been happy as hell. I would have been stretching in that bitch, everything. Fuck, like he just went back there and made him a little egg sandwich. Hell no. I'm in a parking lot running in
You guys see those
circles.
mountains up there? It's a huge
I'm
line
acting
of
like a
mountains.
full-blown sped
Y'all
that
ever
day.
just like blur your eyes and pretend that it's a
Moro,
tsunami?
Monterey Bay
I used to do
Aquarium.
that when I was a kid, and it freaked me
Bet.
out so bad. But look,
The
it
fuck?
totally looks like a giant tsunami headed right for us. For the next 30 minutes or so, I was just straight up talking to you guys the entire time.
Go there.
A little bit of singing mixed in there.
Go there.
And I just drove until it was dark, enjoying the scenery while I could.
This nigga got to get a train shot. Who the fuck? Is that his cameraman? Nigga just had a random camera in, or is that a drone? Oh, that's the drone. Nigga flew his drone to get a train shot. Fuck it. It was a W train shot though. I can't lie. It looked like some shit that would be in a video game.
I'm the only one on this road. I'm just waiting for some dude to jump out in the middle of the street. The next town along my route was Du Bois, Pennsylvania, which thankfully I got to pretty quick.
McDonald's.
Hey, could I get 2 hamburgers and a large French fry? McDonald's, the only place open at 12 a.m. and Du Bois, Pennsylvania, had one. There you go. Have a good night, man. After I got my
Say,
food,
do
I found
things
another
close
parking
early
lot
out
to
there?
sleep in,
Things must
so I could
close
put up
early
my
where the
curtains
fuck he
and
from.
Get ready for bed.
It's 3 a.m. I can go grab food from like 4 different places right now.
My butt is at a soreness level.
It's 3 a.m. My bad, not 4 a.m.
Indescribable.
Or did I say
Remember,
3 a.m.?
today I started all the way down in Dublin, Virginia, and drove nearly 400 miles to Du Bois, Pennsylvania.
Pause.
That's
What did
a
I
long
say?
way in a K-van, but it was just so nice to be able to sit back, watch some YouTube for a minute, and I even had some banana bread left over from last night.
Banana bread do hit.
Determine peak wind speeds as high as 309 miles per hour.
And tomorrow, we're on to New York.
He said his butt is sore. The fuck?
All right, time to get cozy.
Loki wonder how.
Today's a big day.
I feel like sleeping in like a mini camper would hit, cause like sleeping in a car hit. So like being able to fully be stretched out in the car, I feel like that shit would hit.
All right, I might have found a little area that I could shower in.
The fuck? Nigga pulled up to like a random. I just got a feeling he gonna get stuck. Hopefully not, but I just got like a feeling he's gonna get stuck.
I think we got a little spot. All right, for this shower, we're
I
gonna get
think
the hot
so.
water going, and I'm gonna show you how.
I don't
to do
ever
that.
never
First, we
remember
gotta
what I
find the
said, to
sink.
be honest.
There we go. Now I'm gonna flip this switch, and you'll see.
Motherfucker got you.
Now it's drawing like a lot of electricity. Going back to when we built this van, Colby and I found the
Sick.
smallest possible hot water heater, and we were barely able to fit it underneath the sink through the floor. It can only hold a gallon, but in moments like this, that can be pretty nice. All right, we gotta make sure we do this fast.
The fuck? Nigga just ducked off on the side of the road. Why did he? Yeah, I guess he did choose a wet
Some of
buddy
you are
area.
probably wondering, like, okay, great, you got a shower, but now
He
you're
gets high
stuck,
centered on the
and
sofa.
This van does look very stuck, but luckily I have 4-wheel drive. All I gotta do
That
is
shouldn't
press
mean
this
shit.
button, and just
Hopefully,
like that,
hopefully it
we're
works.
on 4-wheel drive.
I feel like he's still gonna get stuck though. Oh, he's not stuck. That's crazy.
It's so easy.
He could have found a
so
gravel
easy.
area.
Then I pulled over on the side of the road to just clean all the mud off my
Hell
shoes,
yeah, but like,
brush my teeth.
shit probably want to be. To
And
be
I don't
honest,
know if you've
I don't
seen
really know
anybody
of any
brush their
gravel
teeth
areas just like off the side of the road. I've never seen one.
But I felt so weird about it. Every time a car passed, I pretended to look for something. Oh, another car.
That nigga used all the torque he found, all the torque he had, dude.
Well, we officially only have 184 miles until we get to
Bro,
the border.
kill
All I
yourself.
cared about at this point was whether or not Border Patrol would let me through with this Japanese van. I'm nervous. I'm excited. I really hope we get through. And of course, I was still dealing with the normal problems of this van. I'll let these people pass. There we go. All right, now I can feel better about going like 20 miles per hour.
Yeah, I know they was sick being stuck behind him on that one lane fucking curvy ass
All right,
road.
my friends, we are in New York.
Oh fuck, this thing make it in New York.
I've never been to New York, and there's like a mountain right there. I never really thought of New York as having mountains, but
Why do you
yeah,
say
New York
that?
has mountains. New York, I'm walking here.
New York got mountains. You know what? Fuck it. At this point, I'm gonna just assume every state in the U.S. got a mountain in it somewhere. Oh.
Well, we just cracked 50 miles until the border. Pretty crazy. I'm getting more nervous by the mile. I'm really hoping they let us through. At this point, I'm pretty convinced they're not going to let me through just because I have a Japanese
Lack of
man
significant
who drives
mountain ranges.
alongside, and it's an RV.
That mean
on
they
top
still
of
got
that.
mountains. They just
I really
don't have
didn't know what
mountain
to
ra-
expect.
Okay.
But it was right here that I took the exit to actually go into Canada.
But Canada exits is so fucking scary because, like, at least by me, it's like the exit to Canada just look like a regular exit. And once you get on that bitch, you can't turn around. You can't. You stuck. You either got to cross the border or turn and get your whole car searched. Florida has no mountains. I don't even know. And Texas.
I think we're here. The first thing I needed to do was exchange my currency for Canadian dollars. All right, so far, the plan's going well. I have Canadian cents, and then I have 258 Canadian dollars. Does not smell like American money at all. All right, speed limit.
I heard that shit scratch a sniff. I heard like if you scratch that little maple leaf, it smells like maple syrup.
So we're gonna go with 40 kilometers per hour.
But it's gonna get flicked.
Just gonna choose a lane with other cars in it. Oh God, I'm next. Hello.
Where's home for you?
South Carolina.
Where are you looking to go?
Toronto.
Toronto?
Mhm.
And this is your vehicle?
Yes.
Okay.
The questions actually went pretty well. And
Where is
then
home
she
for
sent
you?
me to be searched.
We're gonna
Toronto?
have to go to spot 14.
All
Either
right.
side of it, wait for the officer, and then just give him that yellow slip, okay?
Okay, cool.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Sick.
All right, she didn't say I couldn't go to Canada, but we're not done yet.
Where you head?
Toronto.
Toronto. You been to Canada before?
I have not.
Okay. We just gotta take a quick look at your vehicle, okay?
Yeah, sure.
So turn
They don't
around,
like
hop
the way
out.
it look.
If there's anything in your pockets, just leave them inside.
Okay. In the YouTube videos I watched about crossing the border, everybody said that the border agents don't play around, and I definitely got that vibe when they first started asking me questions.
It's got TV and everything.
They rigorously went through all my
And the
stuff
most
and
believable.
bags,
Them
which
niggas
I
is gonna
completely
kill
understand
you
because
on
this is
point.
a very unusual vehicle to be crossing the border with.
I can't open this door from here. There's a slide door there? Oh, come on.
And after several minutes of them inspecting everything,
There's
they
a
went to the
slide door
back,
there?
and that's when I could tell they kind of liked it.
A shower microwave. He said he built it himself. This is actually so cool. Super cool.
They was questioning that nigga.
Once they got done inspecting this
What
thing,
the fuck?
they
He showed
actually
him?
brought me over to show them the shower. Ready to go at all times. It has a.
Is there good water pressure?
Yes, there's 45 psi all the time. I was super nervous,
45?
but also very excited. So
Or did
I
he say
started giving them a
45?
full tour. I can turn the lights on, so it has electricity all the time.
That's cool. What's the top speed on it?
About 60, 65 going down the hill. It's only 40 horsepower. But not only did they love the van, I actually got a fist bump and the all clear to go ahead.
They said we not worried. We not worried about no nigga that can't even go past our speed limits.
We did it! Look at the speed limit! Look at the speed limit!
In kilometers. That nigga is so happy.
Per hour! I can finally know what this gauge means! Yes!
He's doing a speed limit for once.
Did it! We did it! We did it! This van has been in 3 countries now. Look,
You would get pissed off from all the questions?
It says 2 kilometers.
I would too. I hate questions. That's how I caught my first contempt of court charge. All them goddamn questions pissed me off.
We're in Canada. I cannot believe we're in Canada.
This shit made me want to go to Canada now. Fuck it. But if I say I'm gonna go to Canada, they gonna be like, "Where's your home at?" I'm gonna tell them, and then they gonna be like, "Why you want to go here?" I don't know. I just want to visit. You think they'd let me in if I say I just want to visit, look at whatever the fuck y'all got? I feel like they might not.
It's so weird. One of the first things I had to do was use the bathroom.
They might look at me and be like, "Felon, you're not allowed in our country."
Go inside and see if anything.
I'd be so sick.
Prices.
I'd be so fucking sick.
when I went inside, I didn't
But
wear
what
my
does
chest
Canada
cam
have
because
that we don't?
I don't want to be
Nothing.
that guy.
They
in
probably think I'm a
Canada, too.
pirate.
So I used my phone to take a couple quick
Hell
videos.
yeah.
But based on the screenshot, all the prices look pretty normal from what I can tell, especially because a US dollar is a little bit more than a Canadian dollar. The one thing that was different was the stall doors had 0 gaps in them, which was awesome.
W?
Oh,
Wait,
there's a
all the way
lot.
to the
Stall
bottom?
doors had 0
Is
gaps
it
in them, which was
0 gaps all the way to the bottom or no?
Oh, that is a lot.
Must not be
better.
since he
Wow.
showed.
And on my way to Toronto, of course, I had to stop.
The fuck
and
is
look at
that?
Niagara Falls. There it is.
Oh, that's Niagara Falls?
One thing that was just insane to me is
Damn, that's crazy.
how fast and violent the water was. I kept on imagining being in there.
Oh yeah, if you're in there, you're cooked. You're not coming back alive. Low key, I think I can survive a fall from this. I know it's bad to say, but I feel like I can survive a fall from this. Especially if you land in straight water. As long as there's no rocks down there, you might be straight.
I also got some pretty cool shots of it.
There's Niagara Falls on both sides. There's one in California and there's one in Michigan somewhere, I think.
And that will be the end of this trip, guys. While I was driving on the highway, you can barely see it off in the distance, but I'm pretty sure that's Toronto. It was a really nice drive, and when I did end up getting there, the buildings all looked super cool at night.
What the fuck? They all look the same too.
So for my last night with you guys, I'm going to treat myself to a hotel with a king-size bed,
Type shit.
shower, and bathroom. I love this van, and you know what's crazy? You really can live in this van. You actually can live in it. But tonight, I'm going
We
to
got
a nice, cozy
there's
night in a hotel.
there's two Niagara Falls. Well, it's one Niagara Falls, but it's in 2 parts.
Are you kidding me?
Niagara
This is huge. It's my own separate bedroom.
Falls.
This is crazy. And my own bathroom with a shower and a toilet.
U.S.
I'll be using both of those frequently. Well,
Located
guess
on the
what
border
time it is?
between the United States and Canada.
Check time. Made that up.
Is a part of the Buffalo Niagara
Since it was
Falls
my last night, I
metropolitan
went ahead and
area.
just ordered some food on one of those food apps.
Niagara Falls, New York.
I'm pretty sure I
Okay.
paid like
It's in New
$50
York.
for this bag of McDonald's,
I
which
guess.
is just ridiculous, but man, it was worth it. I mean, we've been through a lot together in the last couple of days. We trespassed, we showered in public, peed on the side of the road. Like, we've been through a lot.
The
Thanks for going
fuck?
on this trip with me, guys.
I don't
Well, I'm gonna
remember
get some
doing any
sleep
of that together.
and prepare for my drive home. That will be by myself. But for now, I'll see you in the next video. All done.
W vid. W fucking vid. Fat ass loves McDonald's. McDonald's do be in. I can't even lie. Cannot lie. McDonald's do it. I've done it before. Not gonna lie. I'd have spent like $40, $50 on McDonald's. Like a fat fuck I was. I had got 2 20 pieces, 2 large fries, and like a shake, and then like a large drink. I got that bitch DoorDashed. Did I say, I ain't said I did do it, but I ain't say, what's it called? I ain't say when I did it. But now I don't know if it's just me, but something about McDonald's chicken nuggets don't hit the same no more. Only thing I truly fuck with from McDonald's is, okay. Only thing I truly fuck with from McDonald's is their McChickens and their French fries. Other than that, every time I eat their chicken nuggets, it just makes me feel sick. I don't know what the fuck happened or what. Yeah, like I eat the shit, but it just makes me feel sick. And I didn't start to feel sick until like, I don't know, like they started making me feel sick like last year and a half ago. Lock in right quick, try to get a few dubs. Yeah. I don't know. My preferred go-to fast food is Arby's. I know a lot of niggas dislike Arby's, but Arby's is so fucking good. Hey, I don't know. Shit, I need a gun, bro. Fuck. I don't got nothing but this pistol. How you get head tapped and all I had was a pistol? He should consider killing himself. What's his name? Hey, Akaizuraru, your ass, bud. Kill yourself in real life. Why that nigga just speaking? I couldn't hear him. Why that nigga speaking? I couldn't hear him. How the fuck that nigga get headshotted with a pistol off my first game? Did that nigga quit? I think he quit the game. Oh no, he's on our team now. Bro, what type of fucking angle is that? No, let's see the angle he's holding. Let's see the angle. Let's see the angle. I want to see the angle. Oh, he got fucking headshotted. He got fucking headshotted. That's the crazy angle he was holding. I need to see the angle. Like, there was not a millimeter of his body shown. Not a single millimeter of his body shown. I need to see the angle. I need to see the angle. Slock in. Try to catch us a dub. Whole team went that way. Almost whole team went that way. Like, who got bombed? The trash fuck who died to a headshot. Oh my god. Sure thing. Fuck. I'm gonna take an A. Oh shit. Fuck it. Must be. It is at a bomb site. Why is they on my nuts? The plant. I couldn't even get the fucking plant off. These next time, hopefully I get the plant off. that. What the fuck? Typical whore standing there. Good shit. At least I got the assist. At least I got the fucking assist. Wow, that's a crazy fucking angle. It's a crazy angle. Standing on top of a ladder. Fuck, that nigga just, of course, it's the one fuck that don't know how to like give up. Serious fear. Say, we getting kills, we getting dubs today. We getting kills and dubs today. Kills and dubs. So we like to see kills and dubs. Not bad first game on as well, 5-3. I just know they got somebody down there, bro. I just know. You had him the craziest fucking play. I don't know how he got that kill through that tiny ass crap. Pussy. 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 Nigga got head tapped for the last round. Imagine getting head tapped for the last round. Come on now. Too easy. Too easy. Too easy. I'm about to go to a different map group. That's just my little warm-up group. I want the sweat group now. I want the group where all the sweats be at. Should I hop into competitive or premier, get my rank on this shit? See what the fuck do I know they have ranked, but like I wonder what my rank would be. I'd probably have like I don't know how ranks work, but I probably got like an S tier rank. Honestly, I'm one of the better CS players. Probably the best. Shit. Fuck it, I guess bro's playing. Guess bro is playing the game for the bots. I'm not playing the game for the bots though. I'll refuse to play a game for the bots. Maybe we gotta go on maybe we gotta go on Steam DB again and get to complaining.
Terrorists win.
Cause it's like, how in the fuck? You know, this is what make it work. This is what make it work every time. Every time we go on Steam DB, we get into a game with real people. Let's yap right quick for like 2 seconds. How the fuck can't we get a game when there's 823,000 niggas online right now? Make it make sense. Make it make sense of why I can't get a fucking game and there's 823,000 niggas online. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Let's see. Now we gonna go back. And now we should get a game, right? We should get a game. We yapped for a few seconds. We did not get a new game. We did not get a new game.
Let's roll.
Fuck it. Fuck it. We'll just go back to what's it called? We'll go back to the alpha maps. It is what it is. Fuck it. I might switch to competitive. Play my first competitive or premier game, and we'll see. These probably the group of niggas that I was just playing with. It's like 823,000 niggas on right now. You telling me that I'm not aligned with nobody else's servers? Yeah, literally the exact people. Locked. Yeah, we moving militant. I ain't gonna lie, the whole team and got up and pushed one direction. I feel like they come through here. Yeah, they come through here. Trying to come mid is insane. Trying to walk down fucking mid knowing goddamn the whole team gonna be there. Like, it's fucking insane. Should I put the keyboard overlay out back on? Look, he might put the keyboard overlay back on. Where's my keyboard overlay? Matter of fact, fuck it, I can't even. Oh, it's up. There you go. Let's see. Hopefully that on. Oh, keyboard overlay is not working. Shit. How the fuck this should even happen? Fuck!
Counter-terrorists win.
It's cool. It's cool.
We must work together. Yeah. Negative. Throwing flashbang.
That's the bitch's fucking gun. Like, how the fuck did he get all those shots off that quick? And like, none of them was headshots. Just fucking any fucking, that shit grazed your toe, you're fucking dead. This shit fucking molested my earlobe and now I'm dead. Pause. That sounded a weird thing. That's the crazy. Fuck is they trying to kick her for? Why they want to kick her? Why do they?
Throwing flashbang.
Nice. Nice. The bomb is on the ground. Wait low, wait low, wait low. Hey, low.
It took her that long to figure out how to, or him, whatever the fuck it is, whatever the fuck it is, took them that long to figure out how to vote the kick. These little, never mind. Why is they trying to vote niggas off? Not enough players. Hey, everybody just trying to vote that nigga off for no reason. Fuck it. He tried to vote one person off, now the entire team trying to vote him off. Fuck it, it's my turn. That nigga don't got a mic. What did I do? Y'all can't see, but the nigga that keep about to get kicked talking about, oh, what did I do? That shit hilarious.
Let's stop, right now.
Bro just got lit up from the craziest of angles. Wait. That's the most dick suck angle there is. Hiding behind a box on top of a perched angle. That's a very dick suck angle. Oh, once again, K is the last person alive.
Surely.
She's been watching. She's definitely seen people play before. That was like a professional type of move. All right, fuck it. They want to follow the nigga that. Oh, hell nah. That's a crazy dick suck angle. God, bro. Oh my God. And so is the bitch fucks. So is the bitch fuck standing in one spot. I got hit by that scar twice. Or whatever the fuck it was. First shot took out almost all my health. Second shot took out that. Like I said, go B like we didn't just go B and fucking get obliterated. That's great. Whichever dumb fuck teammate threw that grenade is a fucking amazing job.
Big mid, I'm gonna flash you. Go.
Jesus Christ, man.
Wait. This nigga can't even type. And if I move my cam to show y'all, then it's just gonna take game off screen. Don't even matter. Can we talk about how he just got hit? Just randomly? Oh, through the door.
Man, he can't get back.
Oh my God, what the fuck? Yeah. Wasn't shit we can do there. Wasn't shit we can do there. Fuck Omni, bro. Fuck him. He's always standing there camping. Let's say if somebody don't grab that fucking bomb. Bro's trying to get ankles. Go fucking plant. W kill. It's a great fucking kill.
Mid. 2-2.
Imagine we come back and clutch this. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting kind of tired. It's 3:30 a.m. After this game, this will probably be the last game because I got shit to do in the morning. I'm off Saturday though, but it is International Fight Week Saturday, so you already know I'm not gonna be here. And if I am, it's either gonna be late night or early morning. He's sitting in the pocket.
Throw the bomb. Smoke.
Affirmative.
Go here.
Stay together.
Hey. Kick. Smoke.
Very nice.
Here, please. The smoke.
Smoke.
No.
Oh, my bad. My bad. I thought it was further back.
Fuck.
Plante. Go. Hey.
At least I got that headshot on, bro, trying to jump and get a clip. Bet he won't do that fuck shit again.
Sure thing.
Clean headshot, nigga. Head got took straight off. Look at his body, low key. Hold on. How do we get out of this? Look at his body. That nigga called a head tap. That nigga called a head tap and fell face first with this gun right there. That's hilarious.
Very good.
I be forgetting you can change CS camera angles sometimes. The whole team. The whole team. Might be cooked here.
Fucking B, bro.
You got a mic? Why you been typing all game? Fuck. Bro, playing. What the fuck? Our niggas back to going silent. Great comms.
Nice, bro.
Like. That's great comms. Great comms. Bomb went left, I go left. How the fuck did I get hit from that shit, bro? Who got the fucking Negev sitting behind a door? No way we come back from this. I mean, hopefully, right? Hopefully we come back. See. Why the fuck did I not have enough money to buy my gun? And who just flashed 3K? I got 29.50. That shit upsets me so much. $50 short. That sound seems like hacking. How the fuck I get headshotted by some random bitch ass nigga? Four doors. Rose, fuck the fire, rush it.
Man.
The fuck?
Cover here.
Oh shit. Is that faster to reload like that? Low-key, I hate that it switched me to like whatever camera it is. Like whenever the nigga die, they just leave it there now. Sick. Got to my gun. I just got shot in the air mid-jump. Mid-jump, bro. Mid-jump. What the fuck? 5 and 11, bro. I'm terrible. What the fuck? Oh my fucking god, bro.
Wow.
Them niggas need to touch grass. I mean, we had us a decent little comeback, but it is what it is. What's it called? Anyways, you know, sadly, I got shit to do tomorrow. I'm gonna try to be up in a few hours. I really don't got shit to say. I appreciate y'all pulling up. Appreciate the chats. Appreciate the support. Yeah, it was a short stream today. Only like 2 hours and 15 minutes. But tomorrow I will try. Let's see, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow is Thursday night going into Friday. Hold on, let me check something. I don't think I'll open on Friday. Let me check. Yeah, all right, bet. I'll try to make it a long stream tomorrow night. I'll try my best to. Anyways, I'll catch y'all niggas next time, man. Have a good one.